is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
So I wanted to come in and discuss a thought process I had in making this video. The intro to this game is magnificent. The soundtrack is magnificent. The build up to the actual video game, especially in '94, and it being a video game, beyond this world. I wanted to give you guys a chance to actually see the intro to this video game, but I didn't want there to be a thought of we're just sitting here watching an intro. I looked at a couple of ways to cut this video, to edit it so you can get the gist of, you know, the intro of what is ultimately a fantastic video game, but there's really no way of editing it for you to get the full impact. Even me talking over it right now doesn't do it any justice. So that's why I'm making the audio of the intro prominent more so than my actual voice. You know, video games just wasn't doing this at this point. So, I want to do something a little different for this game, being that I felt like what this game was doing at this point in video games was spectacular. Even the gameplay footage you're seeing right now is still the intro of this video game. This is, and I have to fact check, but I believe this will be the first time a video games basically did kind of like a intro to where you're really doing a bunch of activities and you have the escapism, the feel of it being a movie in the beginning of the game before the real action starts. And as you're seeing here with me playing now, I'm in this portion of the game, I'm trying to do things that I remember from my initial playing of this game. And this is one of the keystones that video games have done in the past, where they basically give you 3/4 of your power at the initial start of the game, and then they basically strip you of it. Now, this sequence here, where this is a timed escape out of this spaceship, this space shuttle. For me, a 10-year-old when this game came out, technically I was 9, but I would have been 10 that year. This was something that was mind-blowing to me. You know, nowadays this is basically something simple that a developer could do. But at this point in '94, and I could be factually wrong, but how I felt then at 9, this was mind-blowing. So once again, I kind of wanted you guys to get a taste of this intro. This game is spectacular. I know a lot of you have already played this game, but if you haven't played the game, understand that something this sequence, the last few minutes you've been seeing of this video game, was unheard of back then. So this game was basically open world exploration game. Well, technically not really open world, but you explore the world that is Metroid. Certain areas are blocked off because you don't have certain abilities or weapons to gain access to those particular areas. This scheme will go on to be used in several different games, even in games today. As you can guess by my enthusiasm, this game was received well. I believe as of 2003, it sold 1.24 million copies worldwide. Initially, it didn't do well in Japan, but it did really well here. IGN basically ranked it number 11th out of 99 games, and a lot of people can go on and say that this is probably the best video game ever made. As I stated before, the layout of this video game, along with another game called Super Castlevania, has gone on to basically format a lot of the more common video games to this day. And there's basically a ton of people that have sang this game's praises. A lot of names from a lot of reviewers and a lot of your major publications in gaming have also given this game a lot of praise. I basically played this game as a 9/10-year-old. It was a very fun and impactful video game for me, and obviously not just me. I played it again like a year, maybe a year or two or so ago. I downloaded the game off of the Wii U and played through it all over again. And honestly, probably it was the best video game that came out on the Wii U that year. It's crazy. But, you know, I sat down in the kitchen and played it on the Wii U pad while my wife, then girlfriend, was watching TV. And it still held my attention as a 32, 31-year-old. So this is a video game that's been a part of my life and has helped shown me what a real video game is supposed to be. Helped show me the impact of story in a video game, and has gone on to be something that's always been a title that I've been looking for. I always wanted to play a Metroid game.